My name is Morgan Hipworth and I'm here with my mate Jay. We're going to be making a meal to remember thanks to Australian eggs, and we're actually going to be making our breakfast quesadilla, so let's get straight into it. It's not your normal quesadilla, it's got your tortilla, but then it's actually got an omelette cooked on the inside, and then we're going to roll it up with all the delicious goodness like a hash brown, bacon, pico de gallo, chipotle sauce, coriander and some avocado. Can it get any better than that, honestly?
No, it can't.
I think that's the right answer. All right, let's get straight into it. First up, we need to make our pico de gallo. Jace, if you want to start chopping up the coriander, I'm going to grab the tomato, dice that finely, and then mix it with some finely diced onion. So we've got our Roma tomato. We're going to dice it up into nice little cubes. Now you've got all the ingredients in the bowl for the pico de gallo. Give it a good stir to combine. And whilst I'm doing that, Jace, if you want to grab 2 eggs and crack them into a bowl with about a tablespoon of milk. All right, give them a good whisk and then add about a tablespoon of milk.
Don't have a tablespoon.
Just like a nice pour. And a little bit more. Good stop.
All right.
Whisk it all up until nice and smooth. In the air. No. Come on, let me show you how to do it. Use it like this.
I got it.
No, like that.
Okay.
Use the fork to aerate it. Once the eggs are all smooth, put them to one side and we're going to grab our pan, and now we can start making our quesadilla. Alright, now we've got our fry pan. We're going to fry off our bacon until it's nice and crispy. So we want to put it onto like a medium-low heat. Jace, grab the olive oil. Yeah. And we want about half of that in. Just keep in mind, bacon's got a lot of fat already. Perfect. Now we're going to wait for this to heat up and then we'll add our bacon. Alright, now our pan is nice and hot. We'll add our bacon. And give it a cook till it's nice and crispy. Alright, now we're going to cook up our hash browns in the bacon fat. You were just saying how much you love that taste of bacon. Can you imagine a hash brown cooked in that flavour? I don't think it can get much better.
Unbeatable if you ask me.
So we'll put that down until they're nice and crispy on both sides. Once our hash browns are nice and crispy, we're going to set them aside and allow them to cool before we assemble our quesadilla. Alright, so now it's time to make the quesadilla. Now, this is a bit different than most quesadillas because what we're actually going to do is bake the omelette into the tortilla. So you know all that whiskey business you were doing earlier?
I remember.
We're going to grab it and then we're going to put it into the pan, make a thin layer, and that's going to be like our omelette. But before it sets, we're going to grab our tortilla, put it on top, and then flip it so it sticks to it.
I did not get any of that.
Follow my...
Take it away, please.
Follow no. You can do the honours of tipping it into the pan for me. There we go. Good, yeah, you're getting there. Now you want to cook this omelette until it just starts to set on the outside, and then we're going to grab our tortilla and place it on top, and then we flip it. So now we've got our omelette cooked in our tortilla. Jace, do you want to tell them what we're going to do next?
We're going to chuck on the chipotle sauce.
That's the one. So basically what we're going to do now is build the quesadilla. So as Jay said, we're going to start with our chipotle sauce. Then we're going to go with the crispy bacon, hash brown, the pico de gallo, our jalapenos, avocado, black beans, and finally we're going to top it with our cheese. Jace, do you want to do the honors? That glorious cheese. Once we've got our quesadilla fully loaded, we need to actually fold it in half. Now, be quite gentle doing this, but also forceful at the same time, if that makes sense. We don't want
gentle but forceful.
We don't want to rip it. We just need to be careful. Maybe that's the right word. It's careful. We flipped it over, and now we need to grill it on both sides until nice and golden brown.
It's better than any burrito I've seen at a restaurant.
It's a quesadilla. That's the thing. That's probably why. That's probably why it's better. Now our quesadilla has been fully cooked. You can see how nice and lovely this looks. It looks pretty damn good, doesn't it?
It's awesome.
Are we happy?
More than happy, man.
Alright, so we're going to plate it up and then top it with some coriander. Alright, here we have our finished breakfast quesadilla. It's looking pretty damn good if I do say so myself. What's your thoughts?
It's looking pretty tasty. I'm keen to get into it.
Let's have a try. Grab one. Whew, it's a whopper piece. And then cheers. Don't let it fall. Now that is a damn good quesadilla. What do we reckon?
Best breakfast I've ever had.
There you go, you heard it here first. Now for more inspiration to create your very own meal to remember with a friend of yours, head to australianeggs.org.au/meal to remember.